from Los Angeles. Hi, I'm Roger Stannard, and when I got out of MA, I drove south to Los Angeles to become a USC Trojan, and I arrived in time to see the National Guard in my freshman dorm, and that did not make for an exciting year at SC, so as a result I called the golf coach at Stanford, who I had met while playing golf for MA, and he was gracious enough to get me admitted to Stanford, which was something I've been forever grateful for. Well, at Stanford, I went to their overseas campus program in Vienna for a couple of quarters, and that developed interest in travel, which I've been fortunate enough to be able to fulfill, particularly in later years. While at Stanford, I had to join the ROTC because I lost my student deferment as a result of transferring from SC to Stanford. I guess Stanford didn't think that SC had very good classes. And at Stanford, of course, my fellow students had burned down the ROTC building, which actually made things a little easier for me. After completing my education at Stanford, I then drove back to LA to go to law school at USC, primarily to avoid going on active duty with the Army. And that strategy turned out to be pretty good because when I graduated from SC, the Vietnam War had wound down and I was discharged from the Army on the same day that I got my bar results. So I've been in LA now. I'm practicing law for 42 years. I'm still at it, still practicing, trying to get better. And my wife and I live in Sherman Oaks. She's the love of my life. We were married 10 years ago in the bush in Kruger National Park in South Africa. And I met her on a golf trip while I was in Prague. So life is good. Wish everybody the best. Thanks to Tom for this incredible trip, all of his videos, and happy 50th reunion.
Thank you, Roger.
Hi, I'm Russ Kidder. I'm here with Tom at my loft in downtown Los Angeles, along with Robin Hill and Roger Stannard. It's great to have Tom stop in on his journey across the West Coast. After I left MA, I went to USC undergraduate, although Roger and I didn't know each other. We knew each other in high school, but we didn't know we were both freshmen at SC together. I continued at SC and I continued my swimming. I then went to law school with Roger at USC. Then I lived in Laguna Beach and Newport Beach area for about 40 years, including the time when I was in school. My parents, I left MA, my parents bought a summer home in Laguna Beach and ultimately moved there. I have 2 children. My daughter is a political consultant, aka lobbyist in Denver, and has 2 daughters, 2 wonderful granddaughters. And my son is a physician. He just finished his chief residency year at UC San Diego, and today he started his fellowship at UC San Francisco. So I'm going to be up in the Bay Area a lot more. I practiced law for about 15 years, and then one of my clients hired me to get the other side of the desk. So I've run a couple of small public companies and been doing consulting work for reorgs for small public companies ever since. I continue to work. My desk is 10 feet from my bed, which is the shortest commute I've ever had in my life. And I love living in downtown LA. I got rid of my car when I moved here 6 years ago. I use Zipcar if I want little daily trips or when I venture out on weekends to get shopping or something. There's a Ralph's 2 blocks away that Whole Foods is coming in November, and everyone's excited. So I love being here by Staples Center and LA Live, and it's been a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing people, and I think I've been convinced by Tom to be there and see you all in October.
Anybody you'd like to shout out and talk?
I hope Dick Roth, who's my good friend. I know he lives in Park City now. We do Facebook together, so maybe I will hit him up and send him this video. If he hasn't seen it, send him the video and have him be there. And Jan Detlar, who was a good friend, and she ended up at SC in the same sorority as my wife.
And she's attending.
Yes, and she is attending, so I'm looking forward to see her. So I was at the 10th reunion, and it's been a long time since I've been back there. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Russ. For
Thanks,
what you've
Tom.
done.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
So, hi, I'm Robin Hill, and I'm really excited to be here and excited about the reunion in October. I hope to see you all there. I'm living in beautiful Palos Verdes, actually living the good life. After graduating from MA, I went to and graduated from Cal Berkeley and fell into the computer technology field and had a great career in business and technology consulting with IBM and later with KPMG Petermarwick. I married Garrett Breckenridge 30 years ago, and we had a terrific life. We sailed, it was our passion actually. We sailed Bora Bora and the Caribbean and the San Juans. We had a boat, we kept in the harbor and went back and forth to Catalina. Our other favorite thing to do was bicycling through Europe. We took several trips through France, Italy, and the UK. So life has been good, and I'm just so pleased to be here and happy to welcome you all and look forward to seeing you in October.
Is there anybody you'd like to shout out or remember that was dear to you you'd like to see again?
I'm looking forward to seeing Lynn Blundell, and probably lots of other people too, but I'm not coming to mind right now.
Okay, thank you.
Class of 65 at menlo-atherton, class of 1975 at NYU's graduate tax program, LLM. I'm a lawyer. I'm a trial lawyer. I've been a trial lawyer since 1972 and admitted to 3 bars, New York, California, and Oregon. Tom is meeting me at a place on the ocean, and you should show them the view outside of Santa Barbara.
It's a little squirrely here.
And he's been feeding the seagull and the squirrel. The great events that I've seen in my life are 2. The first was in 1980 in Hawaii. I saw guys surfing on 30-foot waves and said, why am I a lawyer? I should be out there doing that. And the second was when I saw Mount St. Helens below in 1980. Unbelievable. I've traveled over about half the world, worked in Saudi Arabia, tried cases to multi-million-dollar verdicts, and I'm a trial lawyer. And that's it. I got a boy, 25. He's living in Manhattan, where I was living for 3 years until I moved out here to Ventura.
And you're close friends with a couple of classmates?
A few, not many.
Like?
It's a past life, like most of you, and I'm not going to be at the graduation, but all of you can have a great time.